Okay, let's give you guys some more practice. So here use substitution and integration by parts to evaluate this. So press pause and have a go. Okay, so to do this, let W here equals this thing here. So if W equals this thing here, then visualize this bit here as 5x plus 3 to the power of a half. So differentiate it. So this thing here will be half, and then the bubble here stays intact, and then the power here gets minus by 1, and then you've got to times with the derivative of the bubble itself, which will be 5. So differentiate this, it will then give you this. So if W equals this whole thing here, then dW equals this thing here, and then now tidy this thing up. So visualize this bit here as 1 over square root of 5x plus 3, and then you've got your half here, that's this half, and then you've got your 5, it gets multiplied to the top, so it becomes that. So if W equals this thing here, then dW equals this thing. Rearrange this thing here to make dx the subject. So dx equals this whole thing here. So now we can put this into the dx. We can put the W here into this bit here. So this whole thing here will then become this. Okay, so now because we're integrating with respect to W, we need to get rid of all the x's. We need to write everything in terms of W because we are integrating with respect to W. So if you look at this here, this happens to be the same as what we said earlier. W. We said let W equals this thing here. Well, down there we've got this thing here, so we can say it equals W. Well, looking at this here, this block here is W. Okay, so that will then give us this. So don't forget this thing here is a constant. We can take it out later on. Well, if this block here is W, then this whole thing here will become this. Okay. And then we can see that this is now a constant, so we can take it out, and then that will then take us to this stage here. So now we can use integration by parts. So the next step would be to use integration by parts. So we are currently at this stage here. So looking at this here, you should recognize that we should use integration by parts. So now use integration by parts. So using integration by parts, you've got one block here multiplying this block here. By now you should have a gut instinct that you should make this to be your u, because later on, by the time you get to u prime, this thing here, this block here will become easier. Okay, but so by now you should have a gut instinct that you should make this to be your u, make this block here to be your v prime. Well, if u equals w, then u prime equals 1. If v prime equals this thing here, then integrate it, it will give you this. So normal v will be this. So now blindly follow this instruction here. It's saying gets u times v. It's saying gets u times v. So that then becomes w e to the power of w minus the integral of, it's saying gets u prime times v. It's saying gets u prime times v. So that will be e to the power of w, and then you've got your dx here. Okay, so that will then take us to this stage here, which would be this. Okay, which would be sorry, hang on. I forgot this thing here. So it should be like this, brackets like this. So by right I should have brackets and then times 2 over 5. Well, this here would then take you to here. Okay, it would then take you to here, and then now integrate this. So when you integrate this, it will then become this. And then remember, we said earlier, let w equals this thing here. So now we can put this thing here back into the W, and then back into this W here, and then back into this W here. So this thing here will then become this. So overall, your answer will be this. Okay?